Hair. Okay, sorry. I have two dogs at home, so I always have fur and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. Right now, I think I had an exam because I'm only doing a couple busy. Turns out I'm actually not that busy now because of Corona. But yeah, it's okay. It's a little bit more relaxed because it's
Mm-hmm.
online. So it's okay so far. So far, my grades are good, so everything is
Oh,
fine.
it's good for you then. So what is your major?
My major is advertising and public relations.
Ah, I see. So you said you have two dogs. How?
Yes.
What is name?
I have one boy and one girl. They're siblings. The girl is
Ah,
Penny and the boy is Looney.
can we see them?
They're downstairs.
Okay.
Next time, next time.
Okay, next
If
time.
I
Like,
call them, they won't come up either. Unless I
so
have.
there is someone asking, in which university are you studying?
I got to Stanford International University.
Oh, Stanford, and I forgot the neighborhood. I actually live in Bangkok.
Yeah, yeah, I was told.
Yeah,
Do you speak
yeah, I
Thai?
live นิดหน่อยครับ
Okay.
Okay, so I live around Saturn, but I study at
Mhm.
Chula.
Yeah,
So it's like,
I was looking for classes there, but they didn't have like advertising and public relation like as
mm-hmm,
one, and they didn't have it as an English course, or the courses
mm.
were really far from my house. So I had to like try to find something that I wanted to enjoy doing.
So which year are you in right now?
I'm in my second year right
Oh, second
now.
year.
Yeah, so I'm almost done. Almost.
Mm. So we're going to talk about the interview now. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm curious that you went to compete at the Face Thailand, right?
Yeah.
The first season, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
The first season. So how was the Face Thailand?
Um, it was definitely an experience because it
Mm-hmm.
was my first ever, being on a reality TV show, doing any type of modeling and anything. So that was very eye opening for me. It's definitely different from being in a pageant because
Mm-hmm.
the face is more about being a model, how to, walk and how to show the clothes or whatever product you're wearing. Whereas being in a pageant, you're trying to show your personality, trying to show your beauty rather than what you're wearing. So the whole the aura you bring
Mm-hmm.
is completely different. So it was yeah, it was a good experience, I would say.
So what made you what made you decided to compete at Miss Supranational? So how 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 did you decide all of a sudden to compete at beauty pageant?
Actually, just to give you my honest answer, I never
Mm-hmm.
thought I wanted to be in a beauty pageant before. Like
Really?
never. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I always I watched sometimes like very barely watched beauty pageants, and I was always admiring how these women could walk on the stage in a bikini and be so confident, and I was like, oh, I hope one day I can be as confident as them. But I never thought that I would be one of them. But then one day my friend called me and she was like, do you want to try and be in a beauty pageant? And I'm very like open minded. I'll try anything as long as it doesn't, cause harm. So I was like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
why not? And honestly, at the beginning, it was really just for the experience because I didn't think that I was gonna win. So I was just like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'll just do it for the experience. And then I won, and then I was like, oh my god, this is so weird.
So you did not have any preparation before.
No, I had like maybe I practiced my walk.
Mm-hmm.
and I did a lot of fitness training because I was not physically ready for sure. I was like going to the gym every day. Um, but yeah, in terms of question answering and everything, I really just relied on my own education at that point and hope
Mm-hmm.
for the best. But
So
yeah, no.
yeah, so from Miss Supranational Thailand to Miss Supranational, how long did you prepare for the competition? Like,
I think
how was your preparation?
my preparation maybe started from before I even decided to, like, the first day of auditions, because
Mm-hmm.
um, I knew that my physical appearance would be probably the biggest issue for
Mm-hmm.
the for my national crown first. Um, so that was one thing that I focused on the most. Um, I think my competition in Thailand was 4 weeks altogether,
Mm. So the
and
quarantine was 2 weeks, 4 weeks.
yeah,
Oh wow, that was long.
yeah, but it was separated like 2 weeks and then a break and then 2 weeks.
Oh,
Yeah, so I didn't like have to skip school or anything, but it was mentally challenging for me because of, like, I was very insecure about my weight and how I looked and stuff, and people were also not very. Some people were always commenting on my physical appearance as well, which
but
is
you look
fine.
beautiful.
Thank
But you
you
look beautiful.
so much. I mean, it's
Like,
fine. It kind of
hmm?
helped me in a way. Like, it pushed me more because I didn't want to see the comments anymore, so I would, push myself more. But in terms of, one thing that also worried me was I thought that my Thai speaking skills would be a problem, but
Okay.
I realized
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't really matter how good you can speak Thai, as long as you can communicate in English when you get, like, if you win the national one. So once that was out of the way, I was like, okay, now it's just exercise. Yeah, so it was a big gap in terms of mindset, but
Mm-hmm.
I think, everything that was adjustable was easily adjusted, because I think my way of thinking and how I was brought up also really helped me, understand different people and how to answer the questions. I also had a very good trainer from the Philippines who
Oh,
taught me how to, like,
RL. Yeah.
yes, RL. Yeah,
Yeah, I met him.
he's so
He's
nice.
so nice. He's so
He
nice.
completely changed, like, it was like this side and this side, like the way
Mhm.
I was, like the way I
Yeah.
sit, the way I answer my questions, my posture, how I walk, everything was him. And it was crazy to see, like, the development. It was only 3 days, I think. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
I've heard from
I'm
him.
so grateful. Yeah.
I've heard from him the story about you. So I met him during the Fasai press conference prior to Miss Universe, and then I talked with him, and then he talked about how short was your preparation, how short was your training with him. It was in the lobby of an apartment.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, wow, that was really, how to say it. That was really um that was really tough,
Yeah,
because
definitely.
when you see the contestants, they spend months training. Meanwhile, like, oh my god, this girl is very beautiful, but the training is only she only had like 3 days training with RL. So it's like, but then when I saw you in the competition, like, you look very stunning, and then you look very prepared, and you look very comfortable in the competition. I would say.
I'm glad that you think that.
Yeah,
Because
like,
like a lot of people, they see only what you show them. They see what you
Mm-hmm.
show them on stage. They don't know anything about the struggle and the hard work
Yes.
behind the scenes. But really, at that moment on the stage, there was nothing more I could do apart from my best. So I took everything that RL taught me, I would put it in my head, and I said, just do your best, and everything will be okay.
So when you step your feet in Poland, what was your first reaction?
Oh my god, this place is freezing. It was so
It was
cold.
winter, right?
Yeah,
It
actually,
was
oh my gosh. The whole story from like the moment I landed. So I landed and I didn't even know like where the exit was. It was this tiny door. It was so funny. And I was waiting for my luggage, and
mm-hmm.
I was waiting and waiting until the last one came out, and then I didn't see my luggage, and I was like, oh my gosh, they will literally look at what I wear. If I wear the same thing tomorrow, I'm gonna have a problem. So I went, and my luggage was in another country.
What?
Yeah, so they lost my luggage
Oh my
the
god.
first day, both of them, which had all my clothes in it, and I had
The
only
winter
one
clothes.
Yeah, so actually I was so lucky. The one luggage I had was the
mm-hmm.
one I brought all my food and my hair stuff and my makeup, and I had one outfit in that bag. And I was like, "Oh my god, thank you so much." I had one outfit for the next day because they said it would take maybe a day or so to get my luggage back. So I didn't have to wear
Okay.
the same thing again. I was like, "Oh my god, God is watching over me." And I thank you so much. It was crazy, but it was really, really cold. Oh my
But did
goodness.
so how did they lost your luggage? In which country that your
I
luggage ended
I
up?
think it was in Denmark because I took my flight from Thailand to Copenhagen, and then
Mm-hmm.
Copenhagen to Warsaw.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the layover was really fast that they didn't have time
Ah,
to like put my
move your
luggage.
luggage. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I wasn't angry. I was just like, it can't be, like
Like
like unlucky.
that is really unfortunate. Like I
Yeah,
traveled for
exactly.
a long time and then all my preparation it seems like a waste if I lost my luggage.
Exactly. And like it has never happened to me before that I lost my luggage.
This one time, but only this
Except
one
for
important
this
time.
time when I need it. Oh, it was so funny. But
Oh, you received a lot of uh, beautiful message here saying hello, PN,
hi
Suaima.
everyone. Thank you so much. Love you guys. You guys are so sweet.
Oh, there's this question from Gandhi, Mr. Supranational Indonesia. I think
Uh-huh.
he competed 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Like if you could choose three different countries that you could move and live, which are these countries?
Ooh, I feel like I haven't traveled to enough countries to be able to choose yet.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to choose from the countries I have been to, I
Mm-hmm.
would choose Spain.
Oh.
I would choose another country in Europe. Maybe if financials was not an issue and I could live anywhere, I would
Anyway,
probably
that's not an issue. Like that's out of the question.
probably
Like
like
it's
yeah, I don't know. I really love Europe, so probably like Greece or France. No, maybe not France. Maybe yeah, Spain, and then somewhere tropical in Asia. I don't know yet.
so. Um, did you visit Indonesia for the first time during Putri Indonesia? Was it your first time?
um, it was actually my second time officially, but the first
Mm-hmm.
time I went for like only the weekend, and I didn't really get to see the city and stuff. I was only in the hotel, so I just told myself it's the first time.
So how was it? How was your experience in Jakarta?
It was really nice. The fans are so lovely. They're so kind, and the staff of Putri Indonesia. They were so sweet. Like, we had one lady who would take care of me with, like, making sure I got my outfits and my makeup done, and I was like going to the right places at the right time. And she was just like the sweetest lady, and I'm so grateful for her. And just the whole team, everyone was really nice. The staff, even of the hotel and the restaurants, were really nice. We didn't really get to do that much sightseeing because we had a lot of like appearances to go
Tight
to.
schedule, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe next time, if there's a next time, maybe some more
Yeah, after this pandemic is over.
Yeah. I would travel everywhere after this pandemic. I don't even care.
I will definitely go eat sometime after after this. I miss sometime.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Thai food?
My favorite Thai food, I can't really pick because I love all of it. But if I had to choose one, it would be Pat Min Korat, which is like, it's from my grandmother's province in like the north.
Where is it?
It's in Nakhon Ratchasima, which is a little bit.
Oh, Nakhon Ratchasima.
Yeah.
I think I've been there, but I forgot.
Probably. But it's kind of like pad thai, but it's more spicy and like pad thai is a little bit more sweet, but this one is more spicy, and it's just like the best dish. Oh my gosh, especially the one that my grandma makes. Mind blowing. So, yeah, I'm speechless.
My favorite Thai food is khao soi.
Oh yeah, that's good too.
Yeah, I love. Oh my god, it's so good. Like the broth.
Noodle.
Yeah, the crispy cracker noodles, and then the pickled veggies on it. Like, oh my god, it's so good. And I'm craving on it.
But the worst thing about that dish is the moment it like drops and you're wearing a white shirt. It's so dangerous.
Oh yes, I will try to not wear white shirt whenever I eat khao soi.
Yeah, you have to have like a handkerchief underneath.
Or apron.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so back to your pageant experience. So in Poland, who which contestants that you were very close with?
I was very close to Miss Philippines. I was very close to Miss Australia, Miss New Zealand, and Miss Bolivia, and Miss Chile, and Miss Nepal, because she was Miss Philippines' roommate, and I was always with Miss Philippines, so I became like the third roommate for them. Yeah, I think those are the people I was closest with.
So who's your roommate in Poland?
Miss Lau.
Lau.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think did I meet her? I think so. Like when she visited Thailand, I think.
Yeah, she says she visits here a lot.
And a lot of fans are asking, did you close with Jessica during the pageant?
I wasn't really that close. Like, we were talking at the beginning, but we didn't really talk that much. She was more with like Miss India, Miss Singapore, Miss Finland. Yeah, but I mean, we still talked, but we were not that close. So it was actually really nice when I went back to Indonesia and we got to like get to know each other better, because during the competition we were not very like talkative because everyone was like, oh, it's competition, but now it was more like a friendship, so it was really nice.
Is there any like interesting experience that beside the luggage thing that happened in MissSupranational, like one of the most notable experience during the pageant?
Let me see. The whole experience was a story for itself. But let me think. Something funny. I can't really think of any right now because the whole thing was really just like everyone was just having a good time laughing at each other. But I just remember there was a time where they were figuring out the list for the national costumes, and because it needed to be in alphabetical order or something. And then I had a very simple Thai traditional gown, and Miss Trinidad and Tobago had this huge like butterfly gown, like thing. It was humongous. It was
the wings are
the
humongous.
biggest thing I've ever seen for like a costume.
Bigger than life.
And I was like, please don't put me behind her. Please don't put me behind her. And then at first I was behind. Who was I behind? I was behind someone else, and I was like, okay, yes. And then the last day when we had to like do the actual
rehearsal,
walk, like, oh no, Trinidad and Tobago, you have to be in front of Thailand. I'm like, me? Why in front of me?
How could I see things?
She just like, she walks on and she just goes like this, and the whole thing is like, whoa. And I'm just like, hi, it's me.
Hi everyone, it's Antonia, Miss Thailand.
Hello. Oh, it was so funny. And she was laughing too because she felt so bad for everyone that had to walk behind her. But yeah. Yeah, it was really funny. But that's all I can think of right now. I think, yeah, because like there was another time where we had to do these little snippets for, you know, the, what's it called?
The commercials?
Like, yeah, the
intermissions.
Yeah, intermission. And I'm someone who is kind of camera shy. So when it's only me and there's the camera and there's like everyone watching me, I get really like, oh my gosh, this is so scary. Like I get really shy. And
like everyone is looking at you. Like.
Yeah, and everyone can tell like I'm very uncomfortable. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna like do my best. And then you can hear like Miss Philippines at the back. She's like, Anne, stop it. Stop it. Be natural. Focus. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Stop making me look bad. She's like, you're making yourself look bad.
Miss Philippines is like your support sister, like a sister that supports you and push you.
Support system. She was like my mom when I was there. She was like, you have to do it like this, pose like this, and I was like, okay, like this, more legs, okay. It was so funny. Yeah, and then she was like, turn to the side, okay. Now look at the camera, okay. Oh, yeah,
just like the stylist that directed you on the camera.
Sorry?
Like a stylist like directing the models in front of the camera.
It was so funny. And we had this like there was a group of us. There was Miss Philippines, Miss Australia, and Miss New Zealand, and we were waiting for to film for the bowling part of the hotel. And you know, we were just bowling, and then someone, like the photographer, took a picture of us, and later there was a Thai beauty pageant page that said we look like flamingos because all of our necks are really long. And I was like, that's actually really funny and stuff, because like, you know, when pageant pages and fans make up their own nicknames for us.
Oh yeah.
It was so funny and it was so sweet as well. So Miss New Zealand commented back and she was like, actually, we're more like ostriches. And I was like, Ava, ostriches are ugly. Why didn't you change it? I'm like, flamingos.
Ostriches have long legs and long necks as well.
Yes, but they're ugly.
But they're bald, right? But they're bald.
Yeah, and
they're bald in the neck.
They put their head under the
their head.
Yeah, and Miss Philippines was like, that's Anne. Anne does that. I was like, oh, thank you, best friend. Thank you. But then
thank you for the compliment.
Yes, thank you. And then after that, people started calling us the ostrich gang. So I asked Miss Australia, I was like, what sound do ostriches make? Or like, what sound do you use when you call them? So she said it was like, woo-wee. So I was like, okay. So we made like a small like funny video. So I was filming myself. I was like, oh my gosh, I
Mm-hmm.
can't find my friends. And it was like a crowded area. So I did the sound. I was like, hooey. And then Miss Philippines, Miss New Zealand, and Miss Australia put their arms up like this in the air, like this.
Like an
And then
ostrich.
they would like run to me. Oh, it was so funny. We got so like all the pageant fans, they loved it. It was like hilarious. So actually,
You should.
when
Mm-hmm.
I won, and I was at the beginning of the stage, I could hear them calling that sound while they were
Ooh.
walking to me, which is why I did this at the back, and you see me with my arms
Ah,
up. Yeah, and then all the girls did it is because we did that the whole competition. Yeah.
you should recreate it in TikTok.
Yeah, I have a TikTok, but yeah, it's in the works right now. I'm still
It's a
trying to
hard
figure out.
work. TikTok is a hard work.
Yeah, it's a big commitment. I credit everyone who like takes the time to do these videos because I do not have the patience for it at all.
Me too. Like the passions to take the clips to edit it is like
Yeah,
too much for me.
exactly.
Like that's a big commitment, and I don't do commitments.
Even like the smallest, I mean, the easiest looking videos, it took me like 10,000 takes. And I was like, okay, if I don't get this right on like the 20th time, I'm not going to do it anymore. So the ones you see, it took so many times.
A lot of from the comments, a lot of comments are asking about the crown. Is it
Mhm.
heavy? Is it heavy?
When you hold it, it seems
Mm-hmm.
heavy, but what
Mm-hmm.
I love about it is that inside they have like added a cushion area at the bottom
Mm-hmm.
so that when you put it on, it doesn't hurt and it doesn't feel heavy.
Ah,
So it's really soft when it's on, which is why, when I'm sitting down, I don't feel like I have to take it off because it's so light, um,
okay.
because of the cushion. But when you hold it, it seems heavy. So I can understand why people would think it's heavy.
Yeah, because it has a lot of details and it looks
Mhm.
big, so people
Yeah.
assume that it is going to be very heavy
Yeah. I
on
mean,
your
it is
head.
kind of heavy, but you don't really notice because of the cushion. So it's okay.
Ah,
Yeah. And I
so the
think
design
actually,
helps.
yeah, it does. And my national crown was actually a little bit heavier, and I think that that's because the inside didn't have the cushion, so the metal part was like resting on my head.
In directly
Yeah.
in front,
Yeah.
interacting with your scalp.
Yeah.
And people, aku cinta Antonia. I love Antonia.
Aku cinta Indonesian pageant lovers. What was it? Aku cinta kalian semua.
Yes.
Semua.
Yeah. Oh,
I
they're
was
asking you
practicing
to.
that backstage
Mhm.
like many times. I was so nervous. I asked the lady,
Who
I was like, how
taught
do you
you?
sing
Who
this?
taught you about
It
it?
was the
Who
lady
taught you?
that the that they have, a lady who helps us with everything.
Mm-hmm.
It was her that was
The
helping us.
chaperone.
Yeah, the chaperone, exactly.
Oh, they're asking you to speak in Thai.
I can say anything in Thai, so
Yeah,
I just
anything.
yeah.
I'm like they want to listen to you speaking in Thai. Like they have
Aw.
this fascination on Thai people and and the way the language of
Oh
Thai.
yes, because there's a lot of like Thai dramas, right?
Yes, like
Yeah.
they watch BL drama. Like it's a very big thing now in Indonesia.
Yeah, I see a lot of people ask me on my live, like, do I watch BL series? And then I always ask them what it is because I don't watch Thai series at all. Like, I
Oh,
don't
really?
watch Thai series at all, yeah.
Yeah, you don't even watch Hormones.
I watched it, but I watched it when I was in like 9th grade in high school, so I actually don't remember anything.
Yeah, it's like they're asking you, do you watch Together series? Like, are you team Thai? Are you team
Yeah,
Are you team
like who
Sarawak?
are
Like
these people? I don't know who these people
they're like
are.
very big now, like very famous actors. The series is called Together.
Uh-huh.
It's called Together. The series.
Oh.
It is adapted from a novel, and then Yeah, like because of the storyline is quite cute and the actors are good looking, like so people are really engaged with the
Is it on
series.
Netflix?
Like no, it's on YouTube. In the
Oh,
YouTube
okay.
of GMM.
Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yes, it's from GMM or Line TV as well. It's like uh, the last episode is tomorrow on Fridays. Like
Oh,
they
okay.
the fans are
Season finale.
yeah the finale of the us together. What will happen?
Yeah. Well, I don't watch it, but maybe I'll check it out. So.
You should check it out. Oh my! They demand you to speak Thai. Like
โอเคขอโทษค่ะแอนแค่พูดเป็นภาษาอังกฤษจะได้ทุกคนเข้าใจว่าแอนกำลังพูดอะไรอยู่ค่ะแต่อยากขอบคุณทุกคนที่มา follow แล้วก็มาตาม Pageant Crown Warriors ในไลฟ์นี้นะคะเพราะแอนก็มีความสุขด้วยค่ะ
and don't forget to follow Antonia's Instagram as well.
Yes, thank you. I've been resting on 80, what is it? 80, whatever the number is now. 80 something thousand. Yeah.
It's still counting.
Actually, I don't count
and
anymore.
up and up and up.
I can understand why, people are losing interest because I'm not posting that much.
It's COVID-19, everyone.
Yeah,
Nobody.
come on, guys.
Yeah, it's the pandemic. Like COVID-19.
I've showed you my whole house already.
It's physical distancing time.
Exactly.
There's no time to go out.
There's no time. There's no need to dress up, I'm waiting for the moment.
The only time I can dress up is the time that I go out to grocery stores.
Exactly. Yeah. Yesterday, I went to the grocery store and I put on oh wait, no, not yesterday. The day before. Or was it yesterday? Anyways, I put on a full face of makeup. And my mom was like, "Where are you going?" I'm going to the grocery store. And then you have to wear a mask when you go to the grocery store. So there's really no point in wearing any makeup at all. You just have to wear makeup here because that's the only part that people can see.
Eye makeup.
Yes, exactly. And concealer under your eyes so they don't know how tired you are.